Coach, to start with an opening statement, and then we'll open up for any questions.
All right. Appreciate everyone coming. First of all, huge hat tip to Lynchburg and Coach Scott. Thought their kids played phenomenal, played exceptionally hard, was impressed with their effort. I think in the first half, this team's got a lot of lessons to learn. The biggest one is how to play with expectations. We got a big target on our back, being picked first to win the league in multiple media and coaches' polls. And I don't think right now we're quite ready for it. It's going to be a huge growth experience for us, learning to play with the expectation and the target. We're going to get everyone's best shot. And today we got Lynchburg's best shot, gave them confidence in the first half, and we ended up in a dogfight that they earned to be in. But we've got to do better as a group, learning to play all the time, all 40 minutes. As teams are ramped up to play us. You guys are up. Fire up with questions.
Just having to be kind of real and honest with yourself by saying, like, I don't think we're ready for that opportunity yet. How, as a coach, being able to voice that to your team, how important is that?
Yeah, I mean, Queens is used to the expectations. And this is the first time we've had them in Division One. But regardless, players have to learn, like, when you're not the hunter anymore and you're the hunted, that you're going to get everyone's like they're going to play extra hard and they're going to prepare extra more. And I don't think our guys today played with the intensity like they were ready for that. And we're a team that prides ourselves on rebounding. We got out rebounded by a smaller team because they were more hungry. And so I'm glad we're beginning to see it. Whether we learn from the lesson, we'll find out. But we have to come out with way more intensity and preparation than we did today.
It seemed like the second half there was a little bit of a change. You all still had some of the same turnovers and things like that, but you were able to make that gap just on the scoreboard. What was the difference in the second half versus the first half for you all?
Yeah, it was defensive intensity. It was led by Nazman. There wasn't some crazy halftime speech. I actually walked in there, told them I was going to play the 5 hardest dudes. I'm going to walk out, and the leaders better take care of it. And I thought Nazman really did. I thought the biggest change was from Berman. You could see he played way harder in the second half, and there's still college kids and they're learning, but hopefully we learn that lesson fast because it gets real quick. Villanova and Duquesne, and then we got to protect our home court with Sacred Heart in Greensboro. So if we want the season to go the way we want to, we're going to learn these lessons now and not in conference season.
To your point, G, how significant of a number is 17 offensive boards, and how much is that focus next time moving forward?
It's a focus every day. It's something we pride ourselves on, and it didn't happen today. They had 43 misses and 17 offensive rebounds. In conference play, that's going to get us drubbed. It's going to get us drubbed. And then the missed free throws, and then again, carry over from Winthrop to fouling. Like you got to be able to pressure the ball and play hard without fouling. And right now we're not there yet.
Coach, you have one of the toughest opponents you'll see all year in Villanova coming up. What do you want to see out of your team in that game?
I want to see Queens culture and Queens basketball. The first thing is we're always the hardest playing guys. We weren't tonight. Lynchburg was. Again, credit to them. The second thing is we win the glass. And I don't care if it's a high major opponent or not. We out-rebounded Ole Miss last year. We're going to Villanova to win the glass. And then we got to protect the ball. And we haven't done that so far versus Winthrop and Lynchburg. 14 and 17 turnovers is not going to cut it. And then the last part is we're going to win the foul line, which we won tonight, but we still put them on the foul line way too much. That's Queens basketball. Discipline to not foul, the hardest playing guys, dominate the glass and protect the ball. And we're going to do those things. We're going to get better at them, and it's going to be our culture. And these guys know that. It's preached every day.
Chris, you got a lot of good looks Monday, and a lot of them spun off. And not that you're ever a guy that lacks confidence, but what was it like tonight, seeing the ball go in a little bit?
It felt good. I've always stayed in the gym, stayed consistent, and my teammates just found me a lot tonight. And yeah.
Chris, how's it good is it just to get that first win of the season under your all's belt?
It feels great. Hoping to build off this, play better coming these upcoming games. Had a lot more intensity.
And you're someone who obviously played a big role in last year's team that was able to go on a historic run. So just being able to take the things that you brought to the team last year, transfer them over to this year, what are some things you need to do?
I need to do better defensively, better leading by example, bring in better leadership. That's it.
Jordan, to G's point about defending without fouling, Monday there was some foul trouble for you. You defended just as intently tonight and came away with fewer fouls. What was the change from Monday to today as far as learning defensively?
Just like G said earlier, just pressuring the ball without fouling. I mean, that's something, if I'm being honest, high school, especially at the high school level, I never really had to guard guards at the high school level, so it's an adjustment for me that I'm making. But I feel like as the season goes on, I feel like I'm progressing better in that way, so that's just the main thing I'm focusing on right now.
Chris, you hit a lot of shots tonight while your team was struggling to score the ball. As a veteran leader on this team, do you feel like you get a confidence boost when you know your team needs you to hit a big shot?
Yeah, I kind of just stayed with it. Kind of figured my team. I don't know. Yeah.
He's a man of few words.
Yeah.
I think that our team feeds off Chris, and we look for him. I thought that play, Avante got an offensive rebound, threw it out to Chris, and Chris was at about 27, 28 feet. That was a big play. But those are the plays that teams are gonna top lock, face guard, deny Chris, so he doesn't get off so many threes. And he still found a way to get off 9 tonight, and he got off 11 or 12 the other night. Credit to our team for finding him random screens, transition, every which way we can. Chris will keep shooting, and I know he's going to make them. He made 115 last year. And our guys do a great job of believing in Chris. And I don't care if he goes 0 for 6, he's going to shoot the next one with confidence.
You mentioned Nas. How big of a momentum shift was that 5-point swing off the flagrant?
Was it a 5-point play? I guess I didn't remember that portion of it. Chris did a great job boxing out. How many rebounds do you have tonight, Chris? You're getting more. Two. That's big for you. You had a dirty one there late, and that was really good. But Chris's box out kind of shocked the kid. The kid got mad and then pushed him in the back. But that's good, hard intensity from Chris, senior, who understands how to block out. And then to come down and be able to get another 3, it's a huge deal. Nas right now has been the most consistent player for us playing Queens basketball, and the constant 10 rebound games and guarding the other team's best perimeter player. Hats off to Nas. He's really grown a lot as a player, and right now, he's probably our most important player. I know he's Chris's preseason player of the year, but Nas has been phenomenal.
One more question for Jordan. You had 16 points out there tonight. It looks like you were playing with a lot of confidence in your young career. How'd you feel being out there?
I mean, it was good. I mean, just doing the point, I was just doing whatever I can to get my team to win. I mean, I had open looks, then me driving the gaps, lanes, it created open looks for my teammates. So, I mean, points weren't necessarily the first thing I was thinking about out there, but just me being aggressive, attacking the gaps, playing high play, helped open up the floor for everybody else.
And then also, how'd it feel to get your first official dunk in career role tonight?
Just a regular dunk. You can ask G. I don't really dunk in practice, so them seeing me dunk in the game is kind of a bit surprised. But yeah, it was cool.
Well, that's a work in progress for Jordan. His practice pace and intensity isn't where Chris's is yet. Chris's is elite, and you got that dunk block because I think he kind of slowed into it. It's the second time this year he's done that. And so he's got to pick up that practice pace and intensity so that doesn't happen in the game. Happy he got one late, but it's a learning moment for Jordan, and I think he'll get there. You see him getting better and better and more confident with every game.
Good. Cool.
All right, thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Appreciate it.